Welcome back to Alex and Anna English. Today, we go shopping at the mall.
And you'll learn real words for clothes.
Yeah, words you can use right away.
So, Anna, do you like shopping?
I love it and I hate it.
That's a funny answer.
I mean, I love new clothes, but I hate crowded shops on weekends.
Oh, me too. So many people. I went shopping last month, by the way.
Oh, how did that go for you?
I bought a shirt I never wear.
Wait, why did you buy it then?
The color looked great in the shop. Bright lights make everything look nice.
That's so true. The shop lights lie.
At home, it looked bright orange.
Orange? On you? Oh no.
I know, it's still in my closet.
This happens to everyone, honestly.
So today's words can help you avoid that.
Okay, let me tell you a story. Last Saturday, I went to the mall. I wanted one simple thing, a jacket.
One jacket. That sounds easy enough.
It was not easy at all. I tried on 10 jackets, maybe more.
Wait, tried on. That's a good phrase. Try on means you put clothes on. You wear them to see if they fit.
Right, you try on before you buy.
So you tried on 10 jackets. Then what?
The first one was too big. The second one was too small. The third one was the wrong color.
Oh no, this sounds like a bad day.
And then a shop worker came over. She asked, "What size are you?"
Ah, size is such a useful word.
Yes, size means how big something is. Small, medium, large, or numbers like 10.
I always forget my size, honestly.
You forget your own size?
I know, it's a bit silly. Every shop feels a little different.
That's actually true. Sizes are not the same.
A medium here is a large there.
So the worker was really helpful. She brought me the right size. And guess what? It fit perfectly.
Fit. Let's stop on that word. When clothes fit, they are the right size. Not too big, not too small, just right.
Exactly. This jacket fit like a dream.
So you were happy. Problem solved.
Well, not so fast. Then I looked at the price tag.
Uh-oh, I know that feeling.
The price tag is the little paper. It shows how much something costs.
And the number was too high?
Way too high. My heart stopped.
How much was it?
I don't want to say out loud.
Okay, we can keep that secret.
But here's a shopping question for you. Something looks perfect, but costs too much. Do you buy it or walk away?
That's a hard one. Honestly, I usually walk away.
Really? Even if you love it?
Yeah, if I wait, the feeling passes.
See, I'm the opposite. I buy it.
And then you feel bad later, right?
Sometimes. Okay, often.
This is why I love one sign, the word sale. Have you seen it?
Oh, that's the best word in English. On sale means the price is lower.
A red sign that says 50% off.
That sign is music to my ears.
Before that, let's talk about clothes types.
Good idea. People mix these words up.
Like the difference between pants and shorts.
Pants are long. They cover your legs. Shorts are short. They stop above the knee.
And a skirt is not the same.
Right. A skirt is one open piece.
Then we have shirts and t-shirts.
A t-shirt is soft with short sleeves.
A shirt often has buttons down the front.
And buttons are those small round things. You push them through small holes. Click, click.
What about your feet? We need shoes.
Yes, shoes, boots, and sandals.
Boots are tall, good for cold days.
Sandals are open, good for the beach.
See? So many words for one closet.
And don't forget the small things.
Like a belt around your waist.
Or a scarf around your neck.
A hat on your head for the sun.
These little words come up a lot.
Right, and people learn them faster with stories.
Yes, a story sticks in your head.
So let's get back to my jacket.
Yes, did you find a sale that day? No, not on that jacket. Not yet.
Ah, so the story is not over.
Nope, the story keeps going.
Then let's finish it after a short break.
Good idea. Stay with us, everyone.
So, did you buy the jacket or not?
I put it back on the shelf, but I felt sad the whole way home.
The classic shopping regret. We all know it.
Then Sunday came, and I went back.
Of course you did.
And guess what? It was on sale.
No way, that's amazing luck.
30% off. I nearly cried.
See, waiting one day saved you money.
This is my new life rule now. Good things come to those who wait.
That's a nice way to say it. Or maybe you were just very lucky.
Let me have my moment, Alex.
Okay, you earned it.
Let's teach a few more shop words.
Good idea. What about the fitting room?
Yes, the fitting room is important. It's the small room in the shop. You go there to try clothes on.
Every mall has them. Look for the sign.
I have a fitting room story too.
Of course you do. Tell me.
Once I took 5 shirts inside. I forgot which one was mine. I wore my old shirt in there.
Oh no, did you mix them up?
I almost walked out in a new shirt, the one I did not pay for.
Anna, that's called stealing.
By accident. The worker just smiled.
Good thing she was kind about it.
Now I count my shirts every time.
That's a smart habit, actually. Let's talk about the moment you pay.
Oh yes, the checkout, the final step.
The checkout is where you pay for things.
You take your clothes to the counter.
The worker says, "That's $20, please."
And you can pay 2 easy ways.
Cash, which means real paper money.
Or by card. Just tap or swipe.
Some shops ask, cash or card?
And you say, card please. Simple.
What if you can't find your size?
Then you ask the worker for help.
You say, "Excuse me, do you have this?"
In a medium or in blue?
And they check the back of the shop. Sometimes they have more clothes there.
Asking for help is a real English skill.
It is. Don't be shy to ask. Most workers are happy to help you.
What if the size is wrong at home?
Ah, then you need one more word. Return. It means you bring it back. You take the item back to the shop.
And they give your money back, usually.
Right, but keep your receipt.
Oh, the receipt. Don't lose it. The receipt is the paper after you pay.
It proves you bought the item there.
I always lose mine, every single time.
You lose everything, Anna.
Hey, not everything, just receipts.
Let me share my own small tip. I take a photo of every receipt.
Oh, that's clever. A photo can't get lost.
Exactly. My phone remembers for me.
I tried that once. It didn't work.
Really? Why not?
I lost my phone that same week.
Okay, that's a much bigger problem.
One thing at a time, Alex.
Fair enough. Baby steps. Quick fun break, everyone. If you're learning new words with us, drop a like so we know you're here.
And follow Alex and Anna English for more.
We shop, we chat, you learn. Deal?
Best deal in the whole mall.
Let's do a fast review of today.
We learned try on, put clothes on.
We learned fit, the right size.
We learned size, how big something is.
We learned price tag, the paper with the cost.
We learned on sale, a lower happy price.
We learned fitting room, where you try clothes on.
We learned return, bring an item back.
We learned receipt, your proof of buying.
That's a lot of useful words.
Now try them at your own mall.
Even one word a day is progress.
I like that. Small words, big steps.
That's a good one, Alex.
Let's practice one small scene together.
Yes, I'll be the shop worker.
Okay, I walk into the shop.
Hello, can I help you today?
Yes, I'm looking for a jacket.
Sure, what size do you need?
A medium, please. Do you have blue?
Let me check. The fitting room is there.
Great, thank you. Is it on sale?
Yes, 20% off this week.
Perfect. I'll try it on now.
See, that whole scene was simple.
Every word came from today's lesson.
And you can use it tomorrow.
So next time you shop, speak English.
Ask, what size is this, please?
Or, is this jacket on sale?
Little by little, it gets easier.
Don't wait until your English is perfect.
Just try. Mistakes are part of learning.
That's all for today, everyone.
Keep listening, keep shopping, keep smiling.
See you next time on Alex and Anna